Hey Crypto Kids, and welcome back to another video. Right now I am on a Boeing business jet. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm on a Boeing business jet. And this is some of what the most elite of people use when traveling. So I'm speaking a little less because it is it's very exclusive to be in here. But yeah, if you guys are wondering how billionaires travel, they actually travel using this plane over here. In fact, Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, they chartered a plane where they just sat right over there. So it's the same exact layout. So yeah, but now let's jump into the Bitcoin charts and discuss what is going on. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that little Boeing business jet tour. That was very fun, but we got to jump into Bitcoin because Bitcoin, well, we have been reversing exactly as we predicted. So yeah, the bearish divergence has been playing out. On top of this, the MRI gave us some signals that included the extension C. We had the two MRI tops back to back. We've been talking about these in the previous videos, and we were expecting a reversal towards the downside. So yeah, massive congrats if you did decide to take a short position based off of this bearish vibe that we were giving in the previous videos. And I mentioned that this VPVR is going to give us a lot of support in terms of the 35K range, because that's where a lot of people are demanding to purchase Bitcoin at. So this is why Bitcoin is reversing towards the downside. The bearish divergence is playing out very well. So that is the short-term scale for Bitcoin. I'm going to discuss targets further on in the video, but we have so much to cover because CPI came out, a couple of other different news too. So I want to cover everything together. XRP saw a reversal. So just bear with me in this video because we have a lot to talk about. And ladies and gents, by the way, if you are looking for somewhere to trade Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies at, you can sign up to Bitflex using the link in the description below. It takes 20 seconds to sign up, and if you're like, it's available for most places around the world too, because I know some exchanges are not currently available in certain regions. And also, additionally to this, if you sign up using this link, you can get a chance of winning 1,000 USDT, which is still valid for another 16 days. All you got to do is deposit 50 USDT and make one trade on their derivatives platform. And currently we have some open limit orders on Bitflex to buy up this potential dip. Now, I have been talking about Wyckoff, and a lot of people in the comments were like, come on, man, that's never going to happen. Bitcoin's not going to drop, etc. But look, this is it's literally a Wyckoff distribution. Like, I can't make it more similar enough. And now that Bitcoin is seeing a reversal towards the downside, like we discussed, if this week's candle would see a reversal, then this Wyckoff distribution schematic would actually confirm its potential play out, right? So as you can see here, we've had phase A, phase B, now we're in phase C, and according to Wyckoff distribution, we have a little bit of a continuation here. We see a little bit of a dip towards the downside, and theoretically, we should come to the $31,000 level. Now, of course, it's not going to play word for word, but over here, if the next week's candle also is another reversal one, or we're continuing some sort of consolidation here, it is very much possible that Bitcoin reverses to the 31K level, which is why we're going to be preparing to buy the dip on Bitcoin. That is very, very crucial. Now, in the previous video, I also talked about the important levels of support and resistance for Bitcoin, and we drew a little something over here, so I'm going to get rid of that. But what it was saying is basically that Bitcoin would come down to the $36,100 level. So if you haven't watched the video, do check it out, because I did mention that Bitcoin would come down and test the level that we are at this critical moment. So that is very important. Now we've come down to it. I've also been saying that Bitcoin has to create a higher low to keep up this uptrend that we're in. And I said the perfect place that Bitcoin could create this higher low is at the 31K level. I personally now believe that Bitcoin can come down to 32.5K to create this higher low level. So I'm also going to open another order here on Bitflex that if Bitcoin comes down to the 32,500, I will also be adding, like starting to accumulate some of this position. So let's do another 500 USDT here and open. So press confirm. So now we have 4 limit orders, and I think this is above 1 BTC in total that we're going to be longing into Bitcoin. But of course, let's see what happens. I may cancel some of these according to the market conditions. I may adjust some of it. So again, make sure to turn on the notification bell, subscribe, and watch every single video so that you do not miss out. And ladies and gents, remember, nothing in this video is financial advice, only my personal TA only. So always make sure to do your own research before trading or investing. Now, ladies and gents, going into some more stuff, XRP saw this massive pump towards the upside. Then we saw a drawback down. This was because there were fake rumors that BlackRock is going to launch an XRP ETF. Well, this is not true. So that's why XRP saw a dump towards the downside. And the S&P is pumping like crazy. If you go into some of our videos from 3 weeks ago, I was discussing that the S&P will likely to be seeing a strong reversal towards the upside after hitting critical support. And this is fueled by the CPI data coming out. We came to 3.2% on the CPI. It was expected that we will be coming to 3.3%. So inflation dropped further than what was expected, which is of course bullish. Why, you may ask? It's bullish because this inflation coming down basically means that interest rates will hopefully also be coming down in the future. And that is very bullish on the overall economy because people are willing to spend their money rather than saving it and collecting interest. So that is why this is very bullish. The core CPI, which excludes, like, it only excludes the very important stuff, right? So it excludes the volatile assets, such as, not assets, but goods such as food, energy, etc. That has come down to 4%. This is the basically leading factor that determines the interest rate. And this coming down is extremely bullish. So that is why the S&P is seeing the further pump towards the upside. And of course, the interest rates are at very, very record highs looking into the shorter time frame. So hopefully, if we see a reduction in these interest rates, the market will ease off a little bit. And that is also good for Bitcoin because, again, when interest rates come down, people have more money to spend on assets such as Bitcoin. Guys, the halving is coming in 141 days approximately. So again, 1 year after the halving, we usually see the top of the bull market. That is why I'm expecting the top of the bull market to be coming in at 2025. So we still have a lot of time. And some very funny thing. Look, I don't know, maybe you guys watched the stream where we talked about orange juice in one of the moon shows. Guys, look at that. Orange juice is now approaching all-time highs once again. Can you believe it? Orange juice has basically done 3x in the past, 3 to 4x in the past 2 years. It actually performed better than Bitcoin as an investment. And yes, this is not like orange juice coin. This is a literal orange juice. So again, once more, I'm extremely amazed by how orange juice is doing. We're literally pumping towards the upside, and it's pretty crazy. So of course, wanted to point that out as well. Ladies and gents, in 5 days and 14 hours, you will be able to sign up to TradingView with up to 70% off and 1 month free on your plan. It's the best time to be purchasing a pro plan on TradingView or renewing your plan. So wait 5 days and 14 hours, and you'll be able to sign up with the CryptoKit link that will give you these amazing bonuses. So stay tuned for that. And for the final aspect of our video, these are the news elements. So Justin, BlackRock says USDT and USDC stable coins pose risks to Bitcoin. This is extremely true. Guys, you know the deal with USDT. Their reserves are not properly audited. They say they have something like $80 to $90 billion worth in one-to-one reserves, but nobody knows this for sure. So USDT, right, whenever we have this news coming around, it always depegs from the dollar because of the FUD. So look, that's the case with USDT. It's not something that we can 100% trust. USDC is the exact same. I have so many detailed videos about these topics, and you can go back to my previous videos. I have a lot of things about USDC and USDT, but USDC is just a bit more better. It's a bit more better essentially than USDT. I'm not going to go too in depth into it, but stable coins, the current stable coins that we have right now, are not the best at all. So that's why I always prefer to keep Bitcoin rather than holding stable coins. I think personally it's much safer. So another very interesting news, Boya Interactive, one of the biggest board game companies, apparently want to purchase Bitcoin and Ethereum to hold in their reserves to diversify their asset allocation. So again, interesting. Doesn't mean too much, but wanted to mention it. Now, on top of that, we were also discussing that the greed is very high for Bitcoin at the moment, again, potentially leading to reversals. Open interest was very high, and options expiring causes trend reversal in the market as well. So all of this we talked about in the previous videos. And again, congratulations if you did decide to enter into a short position given these facts. And yes, I'm still expecting a drop to the $35,000 area. But ladies and gents, let me cue the outro. And guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, that was a pretty cool experience. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.